Hello everybody, I'm Avian Solar, and today I'm going to be talking you through how you become a police officer on Roleplay UK's FiveM server. Now, I'll be breaking this process down into steps, and at each step I'll explain what needs to be done for you to progress on to the next. So the first step in joining the Los Santos Police Service is to submit an application, and this can be done on the roleplay.co.uk website. When you're on the site, you'll be presented with a screen such as this. Now, if you're not logged in or don't have an account, you'll need to create an account, and this can be done by going to the top right hand corner here. There'll be an option that says sign in or create an account. You can submit an application without creating an account, however, if you do so, we won't be able to contact you in order to let you know the results of the application. Once you've signed in, go to the factions section just here, go to Los Santos Police, and press on the Join the Los Santos Police option. And you can see you're presented with this form here. Make sure you take your time and read the questions carefully and put in a decent amount of effort into this application. Once you've filled out the whole form, make sure you check all these OC options and press send. That's all you need to do for now. A training officer will be in contact, usually within about 72 hours, to let you know the results of the application. Once your application has been accepted, you'll be invited to attend an interview, and these take place on roleplay.co.uk's Teamspeak server, connection details for which can be found in the description below. Once you've joined the server, you'll find yourself in the lobby at the very top of it. Simply scroll down until you see Los Santos Emergency Services, and there's a channel very close to the top that says Los Santos Police awaiting training. Simply join that channel and place interview in square brackets after your name, like such. Now from here you've got two options. You can sit and wait for a training officer to contact you and offer to do your interview. Alternatively, you can click on the channel description. If you scroll down, there's a link here which says interviews on it. Press on that and you'll be presented with a list of training officers who can come and conduct an interview for you. Feel free to contact any of them and ask if they are free. Please don't pester them, as they do get quite busy and they do quite a lot of work, so be patient, one will get to you as soon as they're free. During the interview, you'll be asked questions about your individual motivations to join the Los Santos Police Service, questions about police rules, police procedures, server rules, as well as some scenario-based questions. Now, you may find it odd that we're asking things about police rules and police procedures. After your application, you will have been sent a document which you can read through, which covers all this information. So make sure you study on that before coming and attempting to do your interview. Once you've successfully passed your interview, your whitelisting will be requested. Now, only officers who hold the rank of Chief Inspector or above can action whitelisting requests. There's not many of us, so be patient. We do aim to complete all these requests within 24 hours of the request being made. Whitelisting is important as it's required for the third step in the process, which is your officer safety training, during which you'll be asked to attend either Mission Row or Vespucci Police Station, where a training officer will give you a tour of the station, issue you some equipment, get you your uniform, cover some basic police policies such as how to conduct a stop and search, how to conduct an arrest, how to use the police national computer, how to use your radio, cover use of force policies and vehicle policies, and then at the very end there will be a scenario-based assessment. You can fail this assessment, although you do have multiple attempts at it, so make sure you pay attention throughout the officer safety training. Once you've completed this, you'll be issued the rank of Probationary Police Constable and given a collar number. You are now in the Los Santos Police Service at the very lowest level and are not a full constable yet. To become a full constable, what you need to do is you need to complete an officer's development plan, which is step 4 of the process. Now, stage 4 in the recruitment process is the officer development plan, as I've already mentioned, and this is probably going to be the longest part of the recruitment process for most officers. Upon completing your officer safety training, you'll be issued the plan, which looks something like this. At the very top, you can see it's got your details, your name, your join date, your collar number, your character ID and your forum ID. Below that, the details of the officer who conducted your officer safety training. And then you've got your independent patrol checklist, which consists of items that you either have to do yourself in-game or observe another officer doing. For example, you've got to observe an officer conducting a stop and search, as well as conducting 2 stop and searches yourself. Now, you need to evidence that you've either observed this happening or conducted this yourself. To do this, we accept 3 forms of evidence. Either an incident report number, for Incident Report 1 and Incident Report 2, a training officer statement, which is a statement provided with a training officer that you patrol with, saying that I have observed such and such do this, and I am happy it's up to the required standard. Alternatively, you can send in body-worn video, which are video clips captured with either OBS, Shadowplay, Medal, or a similar program sent to the TO team to be reviewed. Once you've got this evidence, either the statement, an incident report number, or the body-worn video, you need to go to the guide section of your officer development plan. And you can see at the very top you've got the officer development plan submission form. Simply open that up and fill out the form here. So who you are, your character ID, what you're trying to supply evidence for. Now on the next page you've got a load of boxes where you can put links to the evidence. Once that's been submitted, simply wait, and over time, usually within a couple of days, you'll see this evidence row ID get populated with a number. It'll then get graded. Now, if you see evidence row ID but no grade or no mark by, don't worry. It simply means a training officer's added it to your plan, but an advanced training officer or a member of R&D command hasn't come round and marked it yet. The grading system is 1 and 2 are fails. Don't be concerned if you fail something. Most people will fail at least 1 item at some point. Simply look at the comments that's been made in the grading section and resubmit, taking those into account. 3, 4 and 5 is a pass, and to move on to stage 5, what you need to do is you need to get 3s or above in all the boxes. One thing to bear in mind is you do only have 1 month to complete this plan. If it's getting towards the end of that time and you don't think you'll be able to complete it, please do contact a member of R&D command to discuss this with them. Now, step 5 in the process and the penultimate step is the assess patrol. For this, you'll go out on a patrol with a qualified sergeant or above or a member of the advanced training officer team. Their job is to assess how you do if you're out on patrol on your own, and as such, they won't get involved in any situations or direct you unless you do something that would constitute misconduct or there is a dangerous situation. For example, if someone pulls a knife on you, they will likely get involved to deal with the dangerous situation, as they're likely going to be taser or firearms trained. During this patrol, they will conduct an equipment check on you, look at your use of the radio, look at your use of force, look at your adherence to force policy, assess your driving and your report writing abilities. Now, because for assessing your driving, we want to look at how you conduct when you're using blue lights, and as such you'll be upgraded to level 3 driving authority for the duration of the patrol. At the conclusion of the patrol, they will give you some feedback and refer you to the assess patrol section of your officer development plan to show where you need to improve on any comments they've made. And like with the ODP, the scoring system is the same. 1 and 2 would be a fail, 3, 4 or 5 being a pass, and if you do fail, you have to wait 3 days before re-attempting the assess patrol, just to give you time to get more experience on patrol and take on board the feedback they've given you. And stage 6, the supervisor sign off. For this, you'll speak to a sergeant or an inspector from the recruitment development team who will look over your officer development plan, look at your assess patrol and possibly ask you a few questions. If they're satisfied you're ready to go, they'll sign you off and promote you to the rank of police constable. Congratulations, you're now a full member of the Los Santos Police Service. Now, I hope you found this video useful and it's helped explain the steps required for you to become a police constable on roleplay.co.uk's FiveM server. If you need any help or you have any questions, feel free to contact myself, a member of the R&D team or a training officer who will be more than happy to help you if they can. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope to see you on patrol soon. Best of luck with your application.